We got a new project car. Oh, there's a road trip. Good start to a Monday. Up at 5:30 this morning. Drove to the top of Ireland to collect the new project. This year is a quiet year and we didn't do much. Just built a workshop. Built a 4 Mustang RTR. We said we'd finish off the season by building a car, hopefully before Christmas.
Just another challenge, huh?
I don't know what kind of ideas come into my head, but I think this will be a cool one. It's something that I wanted to build for a while. Simi built one of them already, but this one we're doing the whole way. There you go. Absolutely mint. Japanese import 180SX.
Nice.
Yeah, exciting?
Yeah, nice starting on the face.
Hard to beat a 180. I always wanted to do one, and now we're doing one.
So what's the plan for this?
Everything. DS 14.9, but in a 180SX. That's the simplest way to describe it. So, full recipe, 2J, Samsonus, Winters, front rack wise fab, dry summed, radium, crazy body kit, and about 10 weeks to do it. Yay. But then we can enjoy Christmas once we're not working through Christmas finishing it. Oh, look at it. It's mint. It's probably a shame to get a grinder to this in about 10 minutes, but it's the reality of drift life. Definitely fitted in Japan. Alright, let's get her out and have a look. First day today, the 6th of October. Just collected the car, it's evening time. We're gonna firstly just move a few things around the workshop, get ready to strip everything off the chassis, windows, all the wiring, all the plumbing, everything off it. Then mark up what we're going cutting, chop it all up, drill off all the unnecessary brackets on the inside, take off all the sound insulation, chop what we need before we bring it down to Harney's for fabrication with the roll cage and the tunnel and all the basic bits that we do, crash frame front and rear, mount the radium, mount the radiator. I have quite a few bits here already that we can start working with, but we have a lot of parts to order. So this is kind of a last minute thing, but we're gonna do it. We have a target to have it finished before Christmas. Yeah, we know the step by step, similar to the Mustang build, but obviously a 180. So we know what we're doing. We just don't have an incredible amount of time to do it. Hopefully we get lucky with ordering stuff and stuff arriving on time, but we're just gonna try our best and make it happen. Clearly looking at the legs and the front panel, the rear quarters, inside everything, it's clearly never been crashed before, so that's a great base to start with. And also, most importantly, it's not rusty, so it's nearly impossible to find these. I've been looking out for one of these for a good few months. I've seen quite a few of them and they're rust buckets, so very happy to find one that's clean. So now we're just gonna go through it, strip it all out, get back to the bare bones, and then mark up everything for cutting, tubbing the arches, like basically doing something like cutting all this out to something like that, and then bring it back there somewhere, or maybe even here. And there'll be a clamshell, fiberglass or carbon Kevlar clamshell going on the back. Make a firewall here for the radiator and the fuel tank. Still a little bit undecided will I mount the fuel cell here, or like here where we have it in the Eurofighter and things like that. Dry sump will be going in under the passenger's footwell like my other cars. It's basically nearly a replica of what we did in this, but to an S13. Try to build it as light as we can. It should be around 1,000 horsepower. Can't wait to see this thing turn around in a very short space of time, and looking forward to taking you all on the journey. So we're quickly interrupting this video with the launch of some new merchandise. I'm really proud of this. It's our new Falcon Collection merchandise featuring the RX-7, the S14, the S14.9 and the Eurofighter. We launched this in Mondello Park at LZ World Tour just at the event, and now it's available online. So make sure you go on to 130.shop. Grab yourself one of these, and also with this we got the new hoodie online as well. Really cool stuff, loving the colour, loving the design, and yeah, any support would be greatly appreciated to help us continue doing all the mad stuff we're doing here. So thank you for the support, check it out, and we'll see you very soon. to drive it. Adjustable coilovers, and they still click. Where the subframe is, all the important areas, absolutely mint, no rust. Often you would see them rusting here, especially the 14s and 15s, but nothing. Mint chassis rails, clean base to start with, front panel never been interfered with. Couldn't really ask for a better starter.
New pile.
New pile starts now. Disgusting. Right, she's ready to come out from the inside. All the wiring from the engine bay. Yeah, so we're just peeling all the stuff that will never be used again off the car. Once we get everything out, we'll start marking stuff and then the grinder will be coming out. So it's not like the Mustang where we got it and it was a bare chassis. There's still a lot of stuff on the car that we'll never be using again. Once we get all that off, time to get the grinder out.
We're taking the doodle daddler.
I did about the new build.
Oh no, this is an old car.
It,
Yeah. I love 180s, so I'm a bit biased.
I love 180s too. It's probably one of my favorite chassis.
There, I know there's a few like Heinels and Duanes and stuff and Drift Masters, but to be able to build one and put our own into one, it's going to be nice.
Are you guys building this one for me?
So good progress on the second day. Obviously got home late last night, so a little bit of stripping before we finished up yesterday, and today a lot of stuff removed. We got front chopped off the car roughly at the moment. We'll tidy up all the edges. Yeah, it's coming apart pretty quick. Tomorrow we'll get the windows out. We'll cut the back off the car. Yeah, we're getting very close to going down to Harney's. We also ordered some dry ice, which will help Mikey's job. That's coming off like. So remove all the sound deadening and stuff like that, and then we'll be ready to go to the fab shop. So quick enough progress. It's really cool to see the chassis coming back to bare bones, and we can see that there's no signs of any weird stuff. So we got lucky with a really good chassis to start with. All the brackets that we won't be using, all the spot wheels out. Parcel shelf is removed.
How are you doing, Mikey?
Amazing.
Does it feel like it was like last month when we were doing this to the Mustang in the same place?
Yeah, my first thought was like going back to when we were like 16 when we used to have to be doing this back in the day with the original cars.
So Mikey had a 180 RPS 13.
Yeah.
Was that your Bebo name? Mikey RPS 13?
Fine. RPS.
Fine RPS 13. I knew.
Because that was my nickname.
That's going back like 20 years. Mikey Fine.
15 or 16.
Yeah.
19 years.
Yeah. What does it mean? It means that we're getting old.
And we're still at the same thing.
We're getting old, but not getting much more sense.
Yeah.
It's cool though. I'm very excited about this car. I can't wait to drive a proper, like, top level S13. You can see that it seems like they have small advantages over potentially S14 and 15, so I'm looking forward to having this car done, set up the way I'd set it up, and feel it for myself. But you can see Laurie's car, Dwayne's car, and even, you know, some other cars like Rudy Hansen's car and FD. S13 chassis, they're definitely a bit lighter to start with, tiny bit shorter wheelbase, but they just seem to be the tiniest bit faster in certain areas of tracks. So excited to figure it out for myself. The guy is coming to remove the windows in a little bit, so as we're cutting, we'll just protect the windows with genuine Type X. No, I'm joking. Floor mats. But look at these. They're hard to find though.
Was that way like?
To be fair, nothing like the back of a Mustang. Rear is cut off the car. Michael just collected some dry ice. Voila. Hopefully that's not the floor fan separating from the chassis like. So dry ice on the floor to get all the sound deadening removed there. We don't need to do the tunnel because we're putting a full tunnel in the car, so it's going to be cut out there. We'll probably take out this as well. So if there's ever a passenger seat going in, you can mount it nice and low and make a nice smooth section for it. Yeah, that'll be ready to come off in a couple of minutes, and instead of spending an hour or 40 minutes doing this, it separates instantly. Should come off really clean. The only time you'd see it to leave like a lot of residue is if it was a modified car and the floor got really hot from the exhaust, but we'll see. Should come off really easy. And like, that's a painful job usually. Saves a lot of hassle. We obviously didn't know about this when we were stripping our drift cars when we were 15, 16 years old. But now that we're older and a bit lazier, this is a lot easier. Yeah, so today is, I would say, day 2 because we started very late in the evening on the first day when I got back from collecting the car. I get the windows removed next, cut the quarters, and we're ready to go drop this girl to Harney's to start getting the roll cage and tunnel and all the other bits of fab sorted. It's surprisingly heavy. As part of the chassis rail and their fuel filler, whole arch. It's a good bit of weight in that. You feel bad?
I do feel bad. That was a nice car.
Well, it got a little touch here, look. It's just.
Oh, so just because the paint is wrong, you cut off the whole fender?
Yeah, there's runs in it, so you don't want runs in your drift car.
Bit extreme, I'd say.
Don't look at me and talk about paint runs.
So we'll be making a tub basically from the inner arch to the outer. So we'll make sure our curve is matching the inside curve, so it's a nice smooth flat plate. And then we're thinking maybe putting this up towards the window, something like that. Yeah. Just in case the car ever gets deep in the wall, it's not hitting metalwork. All the clamshell will just, you know, replaceable parts are easy to fix. We're probably going to cut this out because it's ugly for the fuel filler, so we'll do something that's all nice and sheet metal to have both sides looking the same. Then we'll be making a firewall from somewhere here up to the window, curve it down the sides. Radiator will be mounted here. Fuel tank more than likely here. Good thing about an S13 chassis over an S14, the S14 floors are about this high going across, so you have to cut the floor to sit the tank down as low as you can to the diff, where this is already at the height of where the subframe piece of the chassis bolts to. So we can just place the tank here, build a firewall around it. Radiator, water pump. We'll just cut it up roughly now, and then once we see it all chopped off, we'll decide on the length for the chassis legs. Probably run a strong cross brace like the S14.9 to strengthen everything, and then build a crash frame off that point. Yeah, it'll be good. Good progress. Get the windows out in a few minutes, and then we're going to the fab shop. The car is pretty much ready to go for fabrication, and as we're going to be doing a lot of work in the workshop over the winter, I have ordered the exact same toolkit that we've had on the road with the RTR Mustang from Mallow Tools. Yeah, we're going to have full set for the workshop, full set for the track. My friend Gary, I actually went to school with Gary. He was in the same year as me. He used to drift as well, and since then he set up an amazing local business called Mallow Tools, which they have absolutely everything you can imagine. Very good to deal with, very good prices. It's great to support people that support me. We're friends. It's great stuff, and let's see what we have here. Alright, so sweet piece of kit here from Mallow Tools. Now, I know Gary, we're in the same year in school, used to hang out together, get in small bits of trouble together, but yeah, some good times. But since then, how long have you been running this company?
Since 2015 myself.
2015, yeah.
Yeah, so we've been going well last
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, time flies.
Time flies, yeah.
Really cool stuff, and very, you know, good quality. He supports the Shanahans with their drift program. Always helped me out since I started buying tools and stuff. And he's the go-to man for whatever you need in Ireland. Super quick turnaround time with deliveries, and there's something about new tools. So we had sweet toolkit from Gary, and but as soon as the Mustang was gone to Europe, all our tools were gone too. So we're working from like bits of scraps that we had from the old workshop, and a few bits lying around here. But we just said at least we have the same kit in the workshop as what we have on the road. So just kitting the place out properly.
Mama said car's ready.
All right, Eddie.
So yeah, we have a lot of the bulking of the cut done for the front and rear. Obviously has to be tidied up yet. We've all the under seal taken off it. Windows are out. So we're just currently waiting on a phone call from Harney himself just to see can we drop it this evening so we can make a start on it first thing in the morning. It's fairly ready to go for him to start his magic.
Man, I'd say you guys ruined the car.
No, looks perfect. Just don't look here. Don't look at this. Don't look at back here. It's fine. It's fine. See, it's perfect. Just don't look at here. They get worse before they get better.
Are you excited? Do you think it's going to be the best 180 in the world?
Yeah. Not biased or anything, but yeah.
Nice.
If I had my way, I'd try to persuade the boys to paint it black, so it was like mine back in the day, but I don't think I get away with that. She'll be the best 180 ever.
Yeah, so car is ready to go to Harney's, and just for a couple of pictures, we put the RX-7 wheels on it, and just as a 180 chassis, it looks fair cool. Those wheels are serious. Obviously, we've only seen them on the RX-7 last week. We put them on the Falcon S14 for a look, but my God, I love them, man. Really love them. I think I want more. It's hard to beat a good dish. Next stop, down to Harney's, start the fabrication, and just keep going, keep pushing.
Lock them up.
Alright, so we're back at Harney Motorsport Fabrication with the 180SX. We did as much stripping as we can do in a couple of days, and now it's down to the guys here to get stuck in, make the roll cage. We've been just talking about the way we want to plan out the build, and very similar stuff to the S14.9, but obviously 180SX is a little bit different on the front with the pop-up headlights for your main bar there, and the rear section with the hatchback and doing the firewall, it's different as well. possible. So we've nailed down a very good plan, and lads are going to be getting stuck in here very soon. We'll obviously be following along with the progress as we go. But yeah, fingers crossed it starts coming together quick, because Christmas is coming very fast. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Now we need to get back home tomorrow and get on the laptop, order a hell of a lot of parts, and make sure that everything arrives on time. But gonna come together quick. Yeah, so that's it for the build, our new build. Obviously there's very exciting news to share what this build is being built for. You can make a few guesses if you want, but I've wanted to do a 180SX for a very long time, and very excited with the plans we have ahead for this. So next stop for me is going to Formula Drift, Long Beach 2 for the final round of FD. Very exciting time for me, because we've already managed to wrap up the championship there. So I'm going there to enjoy it. We haven't received the championship trophy yet, so that's going to be a really special moment, and it's going to be great driving with Vaughan there. He's doing Long Beach, driving with Ben, hoping for a good result, and of course us, we're going to push hard, enjoy every lap. I got Chris is coming out with me, my parents and my two sisters, so got some good family support there, and just looking forward to finishing the competitive season with a lot of fun. So thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see us show you with the next steps of the build, and thank you for all the support. If you're enjoying this, yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll try to give you as much detail of this build as it's coming together over the next few weeks. So thank you all, and we'll see you soon.